What's up everybody, Coach Ben here from WODprep, and guess what? We are in the middle of the CrossFit Open season, and we have a really important question that we need to talk about, and we need to talk about it right now. Should you repeat open workouts? It's a huge deal, and it's a huge problem, and I'm gonna give you 3 reasons why you should not repeat any open workout ever. And then I'm gonna give you 3 reasons why you should repeat every single open workout. So which category am I gonna convince you to fall into? Let's find out. But first things first, I want to mention one thing. If you are a CrossFit Masters athlete that's looking to level up your training, if you're a CrossFit Masters athlete that's looking to get one-on-one feedback on your open performances, your open strategies, and even all of your training beyond the open, moving into the remainder of the year and into next season, then stick around to the end of the video. I have a really cool thing I want to tell you about. And again, it's only for CrossFit Masters. For everyone else, if you are someone who's looking to get to the next level in the open, you want to get your best score possible, be sure to go to WODprep.com to sign up for our open strategy guides. They're completely free, and they always come with a bunch of insider tips that you won't get on our normal YouTube videos. You won't get them in our normal content. It's only for WODprep insiders, and you need to go to WODprep.com to sign up. Again, it is free, so there's kind of no reason not to. So let's dig right into it. Here are 3 reasons why you should absolutely not redo open workouts. It runs rampant in the community. Literally, I know 15 people off the top of my head that shouldn't have repeated any of the open workouts, yet they seem to do it every single time. Reason number 1 why you should not repeat any open workouts is because it totally ruins your recovery. Think about it. If I smash myself in the finger with a hammer, and then I'm trying to recover from smashing myself in the finger with a hammer, I wouldn't take a hammer and smash it again. That's kind of what you're doing to your body if you're redoing the exact same workout, especially at the level at which we perform our open workouts. Normally, people take it to a different level. People take it way harder and way further than they normally train, which maybe is a problem in themselves, but when that pressure of the open, when the Friday night lights are on and the music's bumping and everyone's excited, it's really easy to take it up a notch, which is great. But the issue is it always tends to create a lot more soreness, and it tends to create an event that you need to recover from for a couple days. I remember my first few open workouts that I did, I experienced a level of soreness that I had never felt before. So if you're someone who's attacking these open workouts with more vigor than you're used to, you need to make sure that you recover. So it's really important to give yourself some time to do different things, to loosen up the muscles that you taxed, and to let those muscles fully recover. The issue that a lot of people run into is they'll do the open workout maybe on Friday, and then on Saturday, they somehow think it's a good idea to repeat. Or maybe they come in on Sunday after a day of active recovery, and then again, they proverbially smack themselves in the finger with a hammer again, and they tax those muscles not only as much as before, but they'll actually go beyond what they did in the first attempt. So just like in CrossFit, how we're always changing the movements and we're always doing different muscle groups and things like that, it helps overall over time to let your body recover. If I do a bunch of upper body stuff one day, chances are if I do lower body the next day, it's gonna maybe let my upper body freshen up a bit. That's a very general statement, but it does make a huge difference. The issue that people run into is just redoing workouts, and it's not something that we should do. Another thing from a recovery perspective is the hands. A lot of open workouts will be heavily involved on the pull-up bar. So whether that's toes to bar or pull-ups or bar muscle ups, or even a barbell, if you're using a barbell a lot, guess what? Your hands will tend to get really torn up. You'll see calluses start to build up. You'll see maybe your hands will actually rip. The worst possible thing that you can do for your open score is to rip your hands early on in the open. And that tends to happen when we repeat workouts pretty frequently. So if you're someone that's prone to hand ripping, then it's really good to give your hands several days rest and not repeat the same workout that could potentially tax them and cause them to rip. Reason number 2 you should not redo open workouts is because it messes up your normal training schedule. This is a big one, and we've mentioned it in previous videos. If you're someone who's trying to improve your fitness, then you should not be doing only open workouts the entire open. We've seen it multiple times. Like I said, we mentioned in previous videos, but very often people will do, let's say, open workout, the third open workout. and then a few days later they try it again, and then a few days later they just rest and they rest and they rest, ready for the 4th open workout. Basically the entire 5 weeks of training, where you can make a lot of progress, it turns into only doing 5 different workouts several times. And that's really silly. That's not gonna help us level up our training. So our goal, and I've confirmed this with several of our other WODprep coaches that coach our one-on-one athletes, is the goal during the open should be to keep your training as normal as possible. The only caveats is that you should do your normal training, just maybe tone down any high volume gymnastic stuff for your hands or really heavy weightlifting. Maybe that Tuesday, Wednesday before the open workout, assuming you rest Thursday and then hit the workout Friday. So that Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe just tone it back just a little bit on the hands and on the really heavy lifts, but otherwise your training schedule should pretty much remain the same, and that's going to help you make sure that you're seeing progress. You can even do accessory courses. Like here at WODprep, we have skill training courses that help you learn things like toes to bar and bar muscle ups and double unders, and you can check those out by going to wodprep.com/courses. But if you were in any of those courses, we would encourage you to keep doing them during the open, just maybe not do them the day before or the day of an open workout, but otherwise keep everything the same, and you will continue to see progress throughout the open. You won't actually go backwards, which is what happens to a lot of people. Reason number 3, you should not redo open workouts, is it's bad mental practice. I know this firsthand. Back in the day when I was a little bit more competitive and trying to actively do regionals competitions, I would get so worked up about the open that halfway through my first attempt, I'd have that thought lingering in the back of my head that, I can redo this on Sunday, or, I can redo this on Monday. And the problem with that is when you know that you always have a redo in your back pocket, it tends to make you be really conservative or not take chances, or it tends to make you just be a little weak in your first attempt. How cool is it that people like Matt Frazier and Rich Froning and Tia Toomey and all these incredible games athletes can go out, they can hit the workout once, and then they're done with it and on to the next thing. If you kind of force yourself to mentally practice that, it's going to make every single open attempt count, rather than, oh yeah, I'm just gonna try it on Friday, and if it's feeling good, then maybe I'll push it. That's just kind of silly, and I don't really like that practice. So personally, when I'm doing the open workouts, especially these days, it is one and done, and that allows me to say, this is my time, I'm gonna hit the workout, and I'm gonna do my best, and then I'm moving on to the next one. Mentally, that's so freeing, and it helps me focus on the workout when I'm in it. It helps me not make excuses while I'm in it, and it also helps me move on to the next one as soon as I'm done. Time to shift gears and move on to 3 reasons why you should repeat open workouts. So reason number 1 why it might be a good idea to repeat an open workout is you missed the next level. So there's several times during the open where there'll be multi-leveled CrossFit workouts. So there'll be like 4 minutes to get to a certain period, and then you can unlock the next level, which then unlocks the next level, and so on and so forth. Oftentimes people will attempt these open workouts, especially for those who are trying to RX the workout, and you might only get a 4-minute workout. That's happened to many people in the past where they only get a few minutes in, or maybe 8 minutes into the workout, and then they don't quite make it to that next level to unlock extra time. There's several different examples of this. I'm not gonna talk to them off the top of my head, but if you're someone who barely misses that next level, I think that sometimes it's a good idea to maybe try to repeat and just push yourself to that next little bit of effort to try to unlock the next level. I know that's happened to me before in the past, and I felt really satisfied and really excited when I took a little bit of an extra chance. I pushed it a little bit farther, and I was able to make it to the next round of the workout, and it really helped me mentally understand that I was capable of getting to the next level. Now, obviously, this can be very detrimental if you treat it improperly, but again, there are a few cases, and you could be one of these athletes where you barely miss getting to the next level, or maybe you barely miss finishing the workout. And if that's going to really give you confidence going into more open workouts, then by all means, you could in fact repeat to try to make it to that next level or finish the workout. Reason number 2, you should repeat open workouts, and this is a pretty obvious one, if you are on the verge of qualifying. So whether you're a teen or a master's trying to make the online qualifier, the top 200 as it stands right now, or if you are a country champion that could potentially win the open in your country, or if you're somehow watching this video and you're in the top 20 in the world, what's up? Congratulations, you are really fit. and I don't know why you're watching this channel. It's not necessarily built for you, but hey, I love you anyway. If you happen to fall into any of those categories where you're kind of on the verge of qualifying for the next level, whether that's the age group qualifier or the CrossFit Games as a country or overall champion, then it's probably a good idea to repeat workouts. And the reason is almost always you're able to improve your score. So don't let this be a temptation. If you fall into all the reasons in the first half of this video, the fact that you can and probably will increase your performance in a second attempt or a third attempt doesn't necessarily mean it's right for everyone. Again, I like to reserve repeating workouts only if it means that you're going to potentially qualify. If you're someone who's sitting in 190th place going into the final workout of the Open and you hit it and you feel good and you have the energy to hit it again a few days later to improve your score, that's probably a good idea, and it's probably gonna help you solidify that top 200 position hypothetically. So only if you're on the verge of qualifying and you think you can improve your score, that is a good reason to potentially repeat a workout. And reason number 3, you should repeat an open workout. This one is a bit touchy, but it's something that I've personally experienced. And as a coach, I wanna say it's a bad reason, but as an athlete, I know how important it is. And that is if you need to prove to yourself mentally that you can achieve a certain score. So there's a very big distinction I want to make here. You should never repeat an open workout just to beat that guy or that girl. I think that's an unhealthy habit, and it's not good for your mental psyche. It's not something that you should be doing. I can't control what they do. I can't control what she does, but what I can control is my own effort, and I normally suggest one and done. However, if you're an athlete that really needs to prove to yourself, to boost your own confidence, to control your own mental battles, if you need to prove to yourself that you can improve a score, or maybe that you can hit that first rep of maybe that first muscle up, or you need to repeat so that you can unlock a certain achievement, if that's gonna help you win your mental battles and prove to yourself that you're capable of achieving a certain level, then by all means, repeat the workout. Even though it's not going to probably help you in the long run in terms of your physical training, if it mentally will help you understand what you're capable of, and it's gonna help you mentally improve your performance and improve your focus and improve your confidence, then by all means, repeat the workout. So overall, I know I argued for and against repeating workouts. The bottom line is 95% of the people watching this video should fall into the no repeats category. And I know only about 10% of you probably fall into that category in practice. So please, in the comments below, I want you to let me know, are you someone that's one and done? Use the hashtag one and done in the comments below and let me know. If you're someone who likes to repeat, maybe use hashtag repeat and let me know why you chose to repeat an open workout. What's the situation? Was there equipment failure? Was there mental failure? Was there a stomach virus? Whatever it is, leave a comment below and let us know. I genuinely want to know why you're repeating workouts and why you think that's beneficial for you. And then for all the one and done athletes, leave a comment arguing why you think one and done is the way to go. I don't want you to get in arguments with each other in the comments, but I truly want to see both sides of the equation. Personally, in the past, I've repeated workouts and I've probably done it too much to the detriment of my training and my mental psyche. But on the flip side, I am now officially hashtag one and done. I'm not repeating any open workouts, even if I fail miserably and I don't get the score that I want.
Hey there, what's up? Just hanging out here, getting a tan upside down. I wanted to remind you of what I mentioned earlier. If you want access to strategies customized for you, then I'm inviting you to join WODprep Plus. We are releasing WODprep Plus, which is a community for masters athletes to finally get coaching that they deserve. So if you're someone who needs video reviews for your muscle ups, maybe you're someone who wants to be told exactly the strategy you should use for the next open workout, well, you should click the link down below, somewhere down there, in the description or in the top comment, and you can learn more about WODprep Plus. And I'm just gonna stay here upside down until you join. So click subscribe, click the notification bell before all the blood rushes to my head. And most importantly, go check out WODprep Plus, where you can finally get the coaching that you deserve. Ah!